There are things I need of you. Things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please, do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Phillip. If we're lucky, by the time you receive this, something. If fate happens, all will perish. Phillip types fast, and I can't keep up with him. This is Penumbra. Overture. Episode 1, apparently? I played like the first 2 minutes of this game just to get like settings all ready, but that's about it. So here we go, we're just gonna go right into it. Is the game too loud? It's like slightly better. Normal. We'll do normal. I don't see why we need to do easy or hard. My story began in February, year 2000. So this is only like 17 years ago. It's not bad.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home. Chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Very immersive game. Thank you for that. I don't know if I'm going to try to replicate his British accent, but I will narrate when I need to. Whiskey. Empty. Shame. Jake Annuals. We'll just, yeah, that's fine. A good scientist always keeps a pen and paper handy, just in case. True. N. Notebook. Jot down interesting information. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse. Yeah, I got it. It's Amnesia, basically. It's what it is. Certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm going. I'm heading. I can read. I can, sometimes. What, can I, like... Oops. Okay, well, I figured out how to throw things. Can I want to, like, turn things around. It's soup. It's soup. It's fine. Excuse me. There you go. Is it R to rotate things? Perhaps I should leave the fishermen some privacy? Nah.
Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board, but taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. What does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea?
You should know a lot, to be honest. If you're married to the guy.
I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely. And soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I can't talk. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout. I was reading that as coming by any day, and I mean, I guess trout could be slang for day. I don't know. Is that a thing, Pyro? But I said that they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Okay.
Fisherman's wife. And she gave him some more Jake annuals. We'll leave Jake annuals for the fisherman. I was making jokes, Pyro. I can jump. There's God. I don't know if that's a trash can or a bedpan, but either way, I'm going to not touch it. Can I... Playboy poster. It's nice some things don't change no matter how far you are from home. Can I... Is that it? Is that all I can look at? Here we go. Can I like get in here and hold on. No. You can look at these though. Maybe. Photo of the fisherman's wife. She's no Playboy bunny, but she looks loving and kind. Right. Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat and sleep and, well, do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time. Also, hello! What else? Barrel, a big old fish jaw coat. My stuff, I assume. Alright. It's a rickety wooden desk. I get that drawer open if I can just hold the interact button. I can get that drawer open if I can use my left mouse and pull. Good thing I remembered to bring a flashlight. Shame it's sold, it drains a couple batteries in an hour. F. Where's that emergency glow stick? It's just in the locker. Keys in my inventory. Ooh, ow. I just hit my freaking head on this. Why is this lantern so far down? Key. Batteries. Fully charged batteries. Power my flashlight, and a little ghoulish, but should be a decent fallback if the torch cuts out. Shortcut G for that, okay. Should be everything I need. I'm gonna get going before dark. Can I take this? Is this mine? Or is this the Fisher's? Probably the Fisher's. We'll just leave it. We'll leave it where it is. Alright, chairs tucked in under the table. Drawers closed. Lanterns swinging around, hitting people in the head. Time to go out. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Oh my god. I definitely need shelter, yes. Let's, oh god. Can I run? Oh yeah. My entire head went numb a long time ago. I can still hear the wind roaring past, or is that some kind of animal in the distance? Oh god. Alright. Yeah. The hell is that? I don't care. I need shelter. Looks frozen shut. Need something to break in. Right. There's nothing here. There we go. Yeah, I know how to throw things. There we go. Yeah. Up? No? This way? I can't. There we go. Got it. Ow. Jesus, my head. Can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Heavy-looking wooden barrel. Could be anything inside it. Boxes of ammunition. Boxes of ammunition. I don't feel like it's quite dark enough to justify using my flashlight just yet. A metal rod. Yoink. Oh. Flare. I assume the flare is on the same, like, button as, emergency exit procedures. Should have known that rusty old ladder wouldn't hold my weight. But I didn't have any choice. I'd rather die down here than suffer that cold any longer. Too bad we couldn't, close the window, though. Or close the hatch. It's the window. It's a wooden door. It is indeed stuck. Alright. How about, this one's not stuck. Flare. Sardines. 24-hour ration pack. Long past its sell date. Shelves are as old as anything else around here. Could be over 50 years since anyone's been down here. Hammer? Yes, I can do things with the hammer. Fine. Anything behind the shelf? Yeah. Ugh, no, I guess not. God, the music here is already friggin' Silent Hilly. Yeah. Wonderful. Where is my hammer? So these are my, this is like my hotbar. For some reason I still have this padlock. I didn't keep the key. I kept the padlock. So... there we go. Oh my god. This is where I want to go, probably. What's over here? No, it's just... I'll go to the... Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. No wonder I could open the door. There we go. Jesus Christ. The hatch is seriously solid. No one opened by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out. Or in. Yeah, what the this shit was even down there. I don't see anything down there, but I mean, okay. Some kind of industrial machine. There's a hole in the center. I know what to do. Wow. God, having seizures, getting the right answers. Barrel, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong place. There we go. I don't know where this leads or what's waiting for me. Unless I want to starve to death, it's my only option. Besides, maybe this place has something to do with my father. I mean, Greenland is a big place. It's a rather large landmass. Whatever I was descending into was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. Fear? Is it fear? I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there as if something goes wrong. As if. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing that anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Dun dun dun! This is very Silent Hill-y. Oh my god. Music. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching but pressing left control, very immersive, will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I know I got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Okay, well, I did just hear something terrible, so let's... Well, there's the blue tint. Is there a, like that'll be virtually invisible after some time? I should get my night vision back, provided I stay still. Oh, there is a lead. Okay, good. Alright, well, I mean, I didn't really... Nothing else is happening, so... Back here, there's like a rock. Nothing terribly interesting. Place must be old if they were using paraffin lamps. Like there's still some juice left. But I can't, I don't think I have anything to light it. So. Northern area explosives, office, exit. So we are here. Storage workshop. Wait, when you go to the office, I guess, when you go left. And then there's storage to the right. I guess we'll go left. Can I can't though, can I? There's still some juice left, but I can't seem to do anything. I must need some, like matches or something. This way? Ah. What the shit is that? A bottle of Baxtrin. Don't know what Baxtrin is, but okay. A military report dated 1945. 15th August, 1945. Command bunker. Emergency Airstrip Zulu. Weekly report. Is that a Thing reference? Is that a reference to the Thing? Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance to be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. If the Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles, 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop/armory, and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this in that I allowed them to access the munitions or demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom. And I'm sure that's where they learnt the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Oh god. Needless to say, I'm going to have to go get that key, I'm sure. Both men have been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. The base is so disconnected sometimes. I feel as if this war could end. We might not even hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purposes. 7 bayonets. Not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the damn ice that forms on the external hatch. Yeah, well, I mean, you can just use a rock, apparently. 1 pair of reading glasses, category 7C. In order for myself, my glasses are in rather poor state of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage, and the excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. One point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth, discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Chief NCO M. Major. Well, I'll take a look at that, but just like in SOMA, we have to... Is there... Can I... Hold on. There we go. Oh, there's a key. Article from a very old copy of the Copenhagen Post. Copenhagen Post. Monday, 17th August 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Researchers at University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of a high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. It's at this mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the Northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace compared to the national average of 29. On further investigation, experts diagnosed in many of the miners symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits known as the Turngate live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. Interesting. And can I have a key? Which might actually be for this, which would be great. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. That's what R does, by the way, apparently. In case you're wondering, R makes it so that my cursor is like this decoupled from my camera. So I still don't know how to turn things, but oh, this is a file cabinet. That was a chest. There we go. Anything? No, okay. Anything in here? No. Hello? How's my batteries doing? My batteries are actually pretty decent. Actually, no, they're not. The batteries, I think, must have already like automatically go in this, so my batteries were actually probably really bad, and now I just got new batteries, and now they're much better. Let me go look at other things too before I. So much history in this place, tied up in words and left to decompose. There we go. There we go. Beef jerky. Not without aroma. Is that going to be a thing that I need to worry about? Aroma? The monster's going to be able to smell me? I can smell you. Anything else to, rotting wooden shelves must see the added moisture from the grate. This whole room is putrefying. Oh, yeah. Light! I miss being outside already. This place is starting to get to me. But even if I could reach that grate, it looks built into the rock itself. There's no way it's coming loose. Yeah, probably not. Let's continue to look for loot. Because that is what we do in this game. I prefer a first aid kit, but at least if I'm injured, I can grin and bear it. Painkillers. I kind of like the R mode in cases like this. What? Yeah, I know it's a filing cabinet. I want to open it up. More beef jerky. Okay. And then... Oh, yeah.